Ah, there you are. I see that you've weathered the storms of this place with reasonable pluck and health. It does me good to see you alive.
Wow, Simon Havarian. Did not expect to see him here. He was I think he was a pirate who Aaron Linville hired to transport Jin and the party to this island. But apparently he was working for Irenicus. What is he doing alone here? I face treachery at every turn. Tell me why I shouldn't kill you. That's something that Jin is thinking. Such hostility, and I wager it is well earned it is. However, misdirected. I do not wish to be your enemy here. Irenicus pushes ever forward, though I cannot see how I will profit. The blade he gave me is hardly compensation. Better that this place were free for the looting. I offer advice to foster a trust, and you may determine the value as you wish. It is simple enough for the moment, and will save you in the long run. Yeah, I think Jin will threaten him. Make your words count, they will determine your lifespan. Irenicus is a power, indeed. I've seen no chips in his armor of spells. You will need an army to face him, and I suggest that there is one to be had. The inmates of this place are a resource to be tapped. Release them and their anger and frustrations will strike at Irenicus. That is my suggestion, and I leave the workings of it to you. Upstairs your army awaits. Use it, or you will perish. Seems to be a fairly clear suggestion. Bah! Do not listen to the words of a pirate, Jin. He seeks to have us destroyed at the hands of those madmen. I say we assault the wizard now, while he is vulnerable. I don't imagine Irenicus is ever vulnerable. Wait, what? Where is he going? Is he just gonna run away? Apparently so. Okay. Oh, so we are back in, yeah, we are back in the room where, Imoen and Jin lost their souls. And, unless he's moved, then Irenicus is probably here. Maybe Baldur as well. Okay. So, I think that's a strong indication, if ever, that we probably shouldn't. Yeah, these are probably prison cells. We probably should not confront them head on. Okay.
What do you require?
So, Simon Havarian said upstairs we can assemble an army. Well, I think I will heed his advice at least. Though I don't know if Jin has forgiven him enough. Possibly kill him next time we see him. So none of these cells hold any prisoners.
Yes? Hmm?
Unlocked. I guess that's not surprising.
Yep, good to go.
Mechanism that operates the door. Okay. So we probably need something special to open these. Secret door there. Strangely enough, this entire level is fully explored, even though we've only really been inside there. I think everything's locked. Yeah, doesn't surprise me.
What is my task? I await your word.
What
Aerie
can I
doesn't
do?
have a skin skin anymore. It's a bit dangerous. Alright, so these must all be prison cells. Presumably all going to be locked. What's this then?
On my honor.
Check the
What do you want?
traps.
Red as rain.
Said there's surprisingly few traps in
What do you
Spellhold.
require? It shall be.
Some gold, boats, ring. Okay.
Yes? Consider it done.
Made just like old times. Well, except for the torture and all.
This doesn't look like a prison. Oh, a door we can open. Almost did not expect that. Alright. Suppose if it's hostile, we can always run out. Oh, it's empty. Containers with gold and wood. Okay. Lots of ammunition. Including some useful ones. Oh, I don't know if those are some really special arrows. Haven't yet seen detonation or dispelling arrows. Not sure what this is. The first journal of Irenicus. Okay. It's interesting. Come back to the book. Okay, so, oh yes, I was just talking about this. Arrows of dispelling. That's pretty handy. We'll have Imoen hand into those. Arrows plus one less exciting. Take the acid ones to Minsk. Right, so first journal, John Irenicus. It's quite long, but I'm gonna read it. Obviously if you know the story, you can just skip ahead, but this will be the first time I'm reading it, so yeah, so I'm gonna take a while to do this. No doubt these texts will prove to be an embarrassing legacy, but I must order my thoughts within, or herein, as they spill from my accursed mind. Spellhold is in my control. Once recovered from my torpor, I made short work of that what defenses there were. Coordinator Waynov conveniently removed himself, suffering a particular reaction to a spell of mine. I forgot what it was, perhaps something I heard in the temples of Sodanesalar. Does it even matter now? My condition grows worse. What I remember of my home is fleeting. I see images of family whose names I cannot recall, and dreams of emotion I no longer feel as vividly. On occasion I sense nature as if she is my mother, as though never removed from her bosom. But such moments are few. I bear the hallmarks of senility, with the rage and power of a young elf to lament it. Irenicus, an elf then. Bodhi endured the curse much better than I do now. She was more focused, and more importantly, undead. She is now thoroughly seduced by her vampiric condition, despite its previous failure to counteract the death sentence she was under. She had embraced her mortality, excited by the urgency of it, but now she is confused. Imoen's soul has restored her, but her motives remain transparent. Even simplistic, she revels in her carnal nature, even as the elf within despises the creature she has become. I would pity my sister. That's interesting. Why would he say that? I would pity my sister if I was capable, but emotions come to me only in violent outbursts. Ellison has taken my ability to truly feel. I am left with the threadbare heart of a human, or some other short-lived vermin. I will not suffer this much longer. Okay, so I think he was definitely an elf, and Ellison is probably who he's trying to take revenge against. So, okay, Spellhold has met my needs quite well. They had made a practice of experimenting on inmates here for quite some time, though in a barbaric fashion. I refined their instruments and have finished preparing the necessary rituals. I am quite through with Imoen, though she can still serve as bait. I'm certain that Jin will make an appearance sooner or later. Bodhi has delivered more assassins than I have asked for. I disposed of some in advance, but it seems such a waste. I think she has done this on purpose, and she has taken to releasing the extras in the maze below. Releasing the extras in the maze below, and hunting at her leisure. I marvel at her hunger, and how she seems so alive in her undeath. Perhaps it is the soul of Imoen. Soon I shall see for myself. Jin had best hurry. So it looks as if somebody called Elisim had taken Irenicus and Bodhi's souls. But of course, Bodhi now has Imoen's soul, and obviously Irenicus has Jin's. That's interesting. Not apparent to that. Not sure if that just provides information or if it has some other function. Some gems for Aerie to hang on to.
What is my task? I will do my best.
Alright, so I think that's an exit. Yeah. Hopefully leading upstairs so we can release all the prisoners and raise an army against Irenicus.
Yes.
Quite curious to see how that will work. I'm gonna just assume those are all locked.
What do you
Makes
require?
no sense if
Yes?
only one or two doors are
Very
open.
well.
You must gather your...
Should have saved.